Fatality.
Alright, what's good, YouTube? Back with another Joce video.
I'm over here, by the way. Let you know.
Right. I couldn't see him at first. I was like, man, what the fuck, son, man? Where you at, son?
You act like you the lightest thing in the room.
No, I ain't even mean it like that, son, but...
Nigga, I'm just the next shade up from you. They got niggas like J, Q. Well, you don't know the other Q.
I know what you talking
Michael, your boy, yeah. You haven't even. You want to talk about being gone, son. That nigga tapped and disappeared. Dog, son. That nigga, bro, I wish I could just, I don't got my old iPhone, son. Like, son, we don't really just have pictures of his just eyes and smiles, so that's it. So I'm like, come on, man. You be like, and then when you joke, you be like, man.
No.
You be like, chill out, son.
No.
That's how I look, stupid.
That shit was wild, son.
Boy, please, when you try to sound New Orleans, son. I was I'm son. Niggas, oh my God, son. Was I?
Some joke.
So we gotta hang, and he be smoking, dog, son. You gotta understand, son. You got a nigga that's from fucking Nigeria, son. He already sounds stupid, son. You get him high, son. Dog, this nigga was, he started singing. He was like, pussy cat, pussy cat. I was like, bruh, what the fuck you singing about? He was like, I'm talking about the Lions.
You talking about the what?
The Lions. No. So me and Aaron be joked out, son. This nigga. What if one day Jared really just become a cool rapper, son?
Yeah, is it?
That we all want him to be, but we know maybe that might happen. This nigga. From bearing gifts. So what if Jared really Santa Claus? Oh, he the next Santa Claus in line, son. But he just don't know it yet, son.
That would be cool, son.
Come on.
Why you just...
Fly faster, Rudolph.
Chill out, son. Chill out, my brother, son.
Fly faster. Ho, ho, ho. This Santa Claus not that very enthusiastic about his job. I'm telling you, so Jared you gonna be like, damn, Jared, you really got a beard now. So you're like, I don't know, see, it came out of you, but it's only the beginning. A couple of months later, son, this nigga really got a mane on his face. And then that bitch started turning white. Wait, shut up. He started gaining more weight. This nigga, he come out, you knock on his door. He come out of the room, son, with a red, white beat on and red boxes. You start piecing it together. Oh! For some reason, he walking around singing Christmas jingle. You like that? Jerry really in a holiday spirit. And then because we just disappear, son, that's when you really gonna put it together. He gonna be like, hold up, son. Where's the nigga Jared at? That nigga gonna be in the North Pole game ready, son.
Right, son.
Oh.
I feel bad for laughing, so that was funny.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, son. It'll be cold though, son. They would need to make a cartoon out of it or some shit.
Damn.
So.
No.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, son. You know what Jerry remind me of, son?
What?
Like, Eeyore, son.
Eeyore.
Think about it, son. But not as depressed. Just think about it. Hey guys. Like, he really Eeyore, son. That's all I can think about now, son.
So I gotta show you the Kingdom Hearts video, son.
Well, just came back from the store. Didn't buy anything. Forgot my wallet. Yep. It's a mile walk. No, that's fuck you when they walk a mile to the store, son.
They gotta walk back.
I ain't going back. Fuck that, son. Damn, son. 6 minutes into the video, son. Already with the shenanigans. Yeah, that's what you should name this video, son.
Okay.
High shenanigans.
Hold up, son.
Oh, so I think that's gonna be a name for that bit, though, son. Like High Shenanigans Part 2.
You about to be joking.
I didn't even fuck what he had on, son. Like,
It's not the real one, son.
no, I'm talking about that's what he wore, son. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't fuck with that.
Hello, Sora.
But that's in the ass.
Hey, Pooh Bear, how you doing?
He better kill him,
Are
son.
you okay? Whew. Oh, thanks. I'm done with shadows. No bother. Let's go check in with everyone.
What's going on?
Oh, help! Help! Somebody save
Hold up, son. They don't not supposed to have all this in
Hold
this.
on, little guy. Sora!
Oh, no.
Eeyore. Oh, hello there, Eeyore.
No, son.
Listen me, Pooh Bear.
Wait, hold on, son.
Hold on, just watch it, son.
Hello,
Why you Merz was in on it, son?
Watch.
Thanks for noticing me, Pooh Bear. Oh. That does it! Why? He's gone. Oh, no. No matter. Most likely would have fallen anyway.
I ain't gonna lie, son. Why I would have fucked with that, though, son?
Well, that was hilarious, son. That boy said most likely would have fallen anyway.
So, but what if that was really in the game, son?
I wouldn't have known how to handle it, son. What his attacks gonna be, son?
Right, son. Despair. Sadness. Damn, son. That nigga power
I
dense.
feel like he gonna have like a fucking super move. That boy gonna be like, now sleep. Everybody, you go into the dream world, son, and you gotta stop yourself from falling asleep, or you not gonna wake up.
What's the party even at in Kingdom Hearts? Probably not real anyway. Well, let's fight.
So what if he was the mastermind behind the whole thing, son?
Damn, son.
Man,
I feel like they would have had a lot of mad people, son.
man, ain't even the words, son.
But it's the same thing, but like in Star Wars, though, son. With the
Son, that baby, oh, the crap, son.
no, so you don't understand, son. You know the character Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah.
Nah, they really got theories about him being the Supreme Sith, son. In disguise as a goofball.
You talking about the weird skinny nigga, son?
The one he be bouncing around, son.
Yeah, son.
And he like all his people live underwater, son. Like you
Said it's something.
you just gotta go to the video, son. Just put Jar Jar and Sith, son.
You said Jar Jar.
Jar Jar Binks. Oh, that's his full name. Nisa Jar Jar Binks.
That's what you talking about.
Like, I'm serious though, son. Why they got one we really like?
Like a Sith Lord.
Son. Oh no.
You want me to play?
Yeah, so we ain't gotta watch the whole thing, so. This is about 2 minutes, so. You know it'd be fire if we watch videos like this and then we put it in the car. So like so it's just not us just looking at the video on the phone.
Knowing Sith collaborator and will play a central role in The Force Awakens. Here, I'll seek to establish that Jar Jar Binks, far from being simply the bumbling idiot he portrays himself as, is in fact a highly skilled Force user in terms of martial ability and mind control. Furthermore, I assert that he was not, as many people assume, just an unwitting political tool manipulated by Palpatine. Rather, he and Palpatine were likely in collaboration from the very beginning. It's entirely possible that Palpatine was a subordinate underling to Binks throughout both trilogies. And finally, given the above, I will conclude with an argument as to why I believe it's not only possible,
but then it make you like realize that like see through his like goofiness,
and what his role may be. So first, let's establish Jar Jar as a skilled warrior. While this does not in itself necessitate a connection with the physical force, it's highly suggestive in the Star Wars universe. Very rarely do we see normal characters exhibiting extraordinary stunt work or physical feats unless they're Jedi, Sith, or at least Force sensitives. So here's Jar Jar nonchalantly executing a standing somersault. Now, taken out of context, if you were watching a Star Wars movie and saw a character casually execute this maneuver, you'd probably assume it was a Jedi. In the context of Jar Jar, though, we don't, because elsewhere, he so thoroughly convinces us that he's nothing more than a harmless dunce with an innate diet and cowardly lion act. He also manages to convince us that he's a bumbling oaf in the midst of a pitched battle, even though he's always incredibly, amazingly successful. Whether single-handedly taking down a battle droid tank or unleashing a barrage of boombas on their front lines, or precisely targeting multiple enemies with a tangled around his ankle. We simply roll our eyes and attribute it to dumb luck. But is it? Because, you know, maybe this is one of the main reasons we, as an audience, hate Jar Jar so thoroughly. He breaks the fourth wall. He shatters our suspense of disbelief because we know that no one is really that lucky. It's the cliche trope of the sympathetic oaf who seems to inadvertently save the day. Now, I see this instead as a deliberate facade on the part of Jar Jar as a character, on the part of the writers and animators. As we know, the Jedi themselves are inspired by Shaolin monks, and there's a particular kung fu discipline that Jar Jar's physicality is purposefully modeled upon, which allows him to appear goofy and uncomfortable.
Why? What, bro? He played a crucial part in his waltz.
Foibles of drunken, but in reality, the staggering and startling is the use of bodily momentum, deception, and unpredictability intended to lure and confuse opponents. Now let's take a look at Jar Jar displaying some wushu. The comparison clips are taken from instructional Zhu Quan video. There's Jar Jar kipping up. Zhu Quan comparison. Jar Jar sloshing with his Zhu Quan comparison.
Turn it! Turn that shit off. That shit's stupid. That shit's so fucking stupid. Oh, this boy is it? Oh, bro. Take the weed, sir. Why he really did? He explained it as a real karate move, sir.
I'm joking.
There's Jar Jar kipping up.
Oh my
Zhu Quan
god.
comparison. Jar Jar sloshing. Zhu Quan comparison. Jar Jar sweeps the leg with the Zuquan comparison. If you slow down the above GIF, you'll notice how Jar Jar dodges an incoming blaster shot at the very beginning. You'll also notice how he's mysteriously aware of the droid digger as it appears behind him, even though it wasn't in his line of sight. Zuquan comparison. Okay, so that's all well and good, but even if Jar Jar is a secret drunken fist boxing master, that doesn't make him a Force user, right? Well, it should at least make us suspicious of his character, period. It establishes that his over-the-top childish antics are a veneer masking a more complex character than we were led to believe. But even if you choose to ignore Jar Jar's seemingly magical presence in battle, I believe that there is a particular scene in which we do see him clearly make use of the physical force. In The Phantom Menace, when Jar Jar and the Jedi ambush the droids and rescue the Queen and her entourage, Jar Jar accidentally botches his leap from the balcony. A few frames later, he's seen dropping from the opposite side of the balcony, which would seem to be quite impossible without a force-assisted jump and/or force sprint of some kind. Let's take a look at the full scene. Jar Jar is just as effortlessly stealthy as his Jedi counterparts, interestingly. Now, as I said, we see Jar Jar catch hold of the balcony on the far right side, but then he drops to the ground on the far left. Even if he dismisses the continuity of the together, I suppose, except that one of the droids continues to follow Jar Jar's initial position, even as we see him drop elsewhere. And here it is in slow motion. So the droid that comes charging up behind the Q-Quan drops down. What's he shooting up there? And we see his head swing back towards Jar Jar's new position after the shot. You can also see there's another droid behind it, tracking Jar Jar with its head, and manages the shot on the new position. This means that the animators knew very well where Jar Jar was supposed to be, dangling from the balcony over Qui-Gon's left shoulder, and purposefully animate the droids tracking his inexplicably fast movement elsewhere. I think that has happened here, even though we don't see it directly, is that Jar Jar has purposefully split the attention of the enemies by grabbing onto the balcony as he falls and then, using the Force, propels himself with a flip up to land in an unexpected place. In fact, this is a maneuver we've seen before from a Jedi. Twice, if you count Obi-Wan doing it in the Duel of Fates to take Maul by surprise. In addition to this kind of highly suspicious physical luck, I also believe we're given enough clues justifiably to suspect that Jar Jar is also a master of Jedi mind control. Consider, we hate the way that Jar Jar influences major plot points for the same reason we hate his physicality. It messes with our sense of realism. Two experienced Jedi on a serious mission would never actually bring someone that stupid along with them. No character that idiotic would ever really be made a general. They certainly wouldn't be made a senator. How could anyone like Jar Jar really convince the entire galaxy to abandon democracy? That's ridiculous. These things are just a political version of the physical luck. Inadvertent, seemingly comically bundling, but that just so happens to result in astoundingly positive results. But what if it isn't inadvertent? What if Jar Jar's meteoric rise and inexplicable influence isn't just the result of dumb happenstance, but the result of extensive and careful use of Force mind powers? Jedi, and presumably Sith, exhibit telltale signs when using the mind trick to implant suggestions or influence behavior. For
All
one,
you need to do
they
is look
always
in his eyes.
gesticulate
Right.
and, not so subtly, wave their hands at the target. Here's a look at some pivotal Jar Jar moments during his political career. Jar Jar hand-waving his way towards a promotion to combat general. Jar Jar hand-waving his way towards a promotion to the Senate. And Jar Jar using Force persuasion as he hand-waves the entire Galactic Senate and ushers in the death of democracy. Now, actually, if you watch the
Look at his
prequels,
eyes.
the idea that Jar Jar might be a manipulative dark character, you begin to notice how insidious and subtle his manipulation is, and how effective in almost every sense.
Why you put a mind trick on everybody around him?
He really is. Examples. Jar Jar tricking the Jedi into traveling through the planet core so that they need him. Jar Jar carefully causing a scene that they run into Anakin. Jar Jar constantly mocking Qui-Gon Jinn behind his back while Anakin is watching, so Anakin learns disrespect for Jedi authority early on. Jar Jar telling an 8-year-old
he was a
child
part
that the
for,
Queen is pretty hot,
for Anakin,
fanning the flames of
Return
a
to
child's
the-
infatuation that is exploited later on. And I could go on. Now, if you lend even the slightest credence to my above points and acknowledge the possibility that Jar Jar might not be an idiot, you're almost forced to conclude that Jar Jar Binks and Palpatine were co-conspirators. If Jar Jar is putting forth an elaborate act to deceive people, it means he's not a fool. And if he's not a fool, it means his actions in Episode 2 that facilitate Palpatine's plans are not those of an unwitting tool. They're those of a partner. Remember, Palpatine and Jar Jar are from the same planet, which in the scale of the Star Wars universe is like growing up as next-door neighbors. It's entirely possible that they knew each other for years prior to the Phantom Menace. Perhaps they trained together, or one trained the other. And Naboo is a really strange planet, actually. Remember those odd ancient statues with the third eye? Naboo is the kind of place an outcast Gungan might find a Sith holocron or two. But that's just speculation. Let's stick to what we know. What we know is, even after Palpatine is elected as Chancellor, years after Jar Jar has been tricked into helping elect him, Palpatine still hangs out with Jar Jar in Return of the Sith. Why? Wouldn't he be a constant source of public embarrassment? This is the same character who can't walk 5 yards without stepping in poodoo or squealing like a rabid donkey, right? What use does he have now? And why is he still at the right at Yoda? And he says, George Lucas bothered to create this devious Gungan character with an elaborate conspiratorial past, but then never actually reveal his true nature. Here's George Lucas from a documentary talking about Yoda. And he says, Yoda really comes from a tradition in mythological storytelling, fairy tales of the hero finding a little creature on the side of the road that seems very insignificant and not very important, but who turns out to be the master or wizard or the master thing. And as we all know, one of Lucas's big deals with the prequels was that they were intended to rhyme and mirror the original trilogy in terms of the general narrative themes. So there should have been a seemingly innocent creature found on the side of the road that reveals itself as a major player.
No, like an actual like anime, not a
that seems to
cartoon.
describe this precisely. Jar Jar. But of
To
course,
where
he
like,
never develops into
to where they make it
master or
like,
anything.
you know when they be using
So
the
here's what
Force
I
in the
think
shows and the
I think
cartoons,
Jar Jar was
it should
initially
be
intended
shitty
to be the
looking.
prequel
But if
and
they do
dark
it in
side
anime,
equivalent
so you know
of
they
Yoda.
can make it over
Just as
dramatic,
Yoda has his big
but at the same
reveal,
time it's gonna
we
make it
learn that his
fire.
tottering and geriatric goofball persona
Like
is just
when
Do he
Vader-
gotta look like an
Jar Jar
anime
was
though?
intended to have a big reveal in episode 2 or 3.
Not really, but
We
like a
learned that
little
he's
bit.
not really a naive dope,
don't know
but
how I
rather
feel
a
about
master puppeteer,
mixing
Sith,
Star Wars
in
with-
league with, or
with
perhaps
Japan.
For
Jar Jar.
anime style fighting.
However, George Lucas chickened out. The fan reaction to Jar Jar was so vitriolic that this aspect of the trilogy was totally abandoned. It was just too risky. If Jar Jar is truly that off-putting, it's potentially ruinous to the Star Wars legacy to imply that he's ultimately the bad guy of the entire saga. So pretend he was just a failed attempt at comic relief instead. This is why Dooku seems like such a flat, shoehorned-in character with no backstory. He was hastily written in to cover the plot holes left when the villain...
That's crazy.
You looking at Chris Angelson?
I used to.
You believe in magic?
I guess. Well, I would like to, but I don't really know.
I don't know, son. I done been to circuses and seen a nigga pull out
You know?
50 feet son, 50 feet of fucking like, I don't know, some type of fucking hand scarves and bandanas tied out of a fucking head. Just a head. How? Like he started pulling that bitch, and, you know, all right, he pulling something out of the head. But then it was still be like, wait, hold on, this too much.
Did you lock the door? Alright, cool.
You never been to a circus before?
I don't really remember, but yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. They really don't have circus.
You dropped it? Pick it up, son.
I'm not about to eat that. Son.
No, you don't have to eat it, but damn it, son, you don't leave it in my car.
I won't even leave it in the car. You never, I mean, well, you don't remember a circus at all.
I remember, I know I went.
I went to the black circus. I went to the white circus.
To the
And I'll be
Mexican
like,
circus.
I don't know damn Mexican. How they do. So, when they be doing that shit, like a line of disappearing thinner, I used to ask my dad, I said, why they do that? He was like, oh, trick mirrors. Like, that's all, please, all trick mirrors. Smoke screens.
Right? Did he fight the war, son, in Vietnam, son?
Yeah.
So shouldn't he know?
Yeah, son.
I don't know how they be doing that, son.
Maybe it really was magic, son.
I don't even know, son.
I don't know, son. When I was small, I swear, they used to have shit that would happen. Well, just like it would be impossible. Like a nigga would see something. Like,
So I remember one time I had cut a sheet of paper that I had threw up in the air and I had sliced it with my hand, but it cut like I had scissors. Ever since then.
you never did it again.
Yeah. I've been trying too, so every once in a while. Boy, I thought I had a power real quick, so I was about to be like, oh shit.
Like when the red Cadillac pulled in my living room, so when I was sitting on the sofa.
So I can't imagine seeing something like that, son.
How you, son? Oh, this is a snicker.
Yeah. I'd be like, son, that should have tripped me out, son, for real.
Oh, the TV with flip channels?
Oh, no. No, you remember when you told me about the hand that I'm going to try to reach out and grab you?
Right, son.
That's creepy. So what if it was that thing off in City? It's the one dressed up in the dress.
Yeah, it would have been in cities. Are you serious? When the doors started opening and closing in the house, Papa was there for that one, and Solomon. So they can vouch for me. That boy Havana froze. Bitch, I was like, come on, we gotta get out. That's it, that boy was froze. He was really frozen with his son. I said, son, why your ass didn't come home? He was like, I don't know, I just couldn't move, son.
That bitch had him, son.
Oh. The attic door. That bitch. That's when I really started saying, come on, son, because I nigga already be looking at the attic door. That bitch opening, son, and it's black. I don't know what's about to come out of that bitch. I said, let's go.
Right. Fuck that.
That's how I know I survive in the movies, me. First time I see some shit, you put the cup down, you turn around and put the timer for the microwave, and then the cup, I don't know, somewhere else.
Oh, that bitch tipped over.
Let's go. What? I'm asleep. We gotta get out. Hell to the now. Well, fucking, what else happened?
I remember one time it was me and my brother. It was when me and my brother was like little. It was our babysitter. It was two of them. They were sisters.
Mm.
Me and this man always needed two babysitters because they said we was bad and we didn't know how to stop fighting with each other. So, we were playing hide and seek in the house. And,
It was you and Jared?
it was me, my brother, and whatchamacallit, and the babysitters and like one or two other people, I don't remember.
You was by
Oh,
yourself? Like hiding?
Well, one of them was hiding on top of the refrigerator. The other
Out
one,
of the garage?
boy, I said, so that movie creeped me out.
Me too, son.
Like, that bitch, soon as that bitch starts saying, nope. But then they
The
look,
part that creep me about it, they can really like appear anywhere. son.
right,
Like you can be looking in your cup, son. That's right. Yeah, that bitch.
right. And so ain't no running, son.
And you like, oh no, he in my cup. Hell no, son. Like you really can't run from it, son.
Right, son. Nigga could be looking in the camera, son. And we look at each other. We turn around, that bitch right behind us.
Right.
And that bitch is gonna be like, and then reach out and grab a nigga, son. I gotta start shooting, son.
But what if we looking at him? He in the camera, and we turn around, nothing there. But he reaching for us in the camera, though. Son. No, I don't know.
Boy, I'm jetting out the car.
For real, man.
I might slip and fall and everything. You gonna see me speeding back up, boy.
Where you gonna run, son?
I don't
You
know.
on his side?
Fuck no, son.
Nigga, so you ain't gonna go to your mama's house? I have to run to my mama. I'm sorry, son.
You go to hug your mama, son.
I'm scared.
As soon as you go to hug your mama, son.
That's fucked up. I don't know. So to be honest, I'll probably be like, wow. Like, I'm gonna be hugging her. I'm like, damn. I'm hugging the grudge.
So she gonna kill you, son. Like, but why she move buku slow, but once she catch up to you, son, she really manhandle you,
Right.
son. Like, so I remember she threw somebody all around the room.
But then they be moving weird when they manhandle. Like,
Right.
I don't know. So, like, they got different forms than that. Isn't one where she was like floating and her hair with shit was like,
So I remember
she
one
was like
time,
in
son,
smoke or some shit?
I remember one time she was in the mirror, son. The lady was walking into the apartments and all you seen was that bitch turn his head around and look, son.
Damn.
I was like, oh, hell no.
I used to think the ring and the grabs is the same thing, though.
Not me.
I thought like, oh, she in videotapes now.
The Ring was like the first scary movie I ever seen.
You all know the first. No, I used to be so scared of Jason, son.
Wow.
For real, I was scared of Jason. I was scared of Michael Myers. I was scared of screams. I had like nobody, son.
I ain't gonna lie, son. Like niggas don't understand, son. Like if a nigga like Scream really just popped up out of nowhere, son, in his boohoo dog. Like you don't understand, son. It's
I ain't like how Scream looked like he was laughing about it, son. For real, son. You wanna know what them scary movie I saw, son? But I was still scared of it as a child. But now when I see it, I can look at Jason now. But it's at this point the movie just dumb, son.
what?
Jason X.
That movie was cold, son.
What? You dumb, son. You thought that movie was stupid, son. So you telling me they gonna put Jason in space in the future?
You saw what happened, son.
That's not,
They were trying to finally stop him, son, but it couldn't happen. The plan backfired, son.
But why would I think what he had got lost in space or some shit? No, they had blew him out the space station and he was just floating in space. And I think
he landed on the alternate Earth, son. Back in Camp Crystal Lake.
Right, son.
I'm like, God damn.
But why would
son.
they have them in the simulation to try to trick them, son? When they had the girls at the campsite, son, and it was like, oh, you want to play or whatever? And then the next scene, son, it was in the bean bag. He was hitting them on the tree.
I was joking.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
damn, Jason, calm down.
And then he transforms.
Right, son. When they thought they finally blew him to pieces, son.
Why this nigga? He really came out with a silver mask, such.
Oh, you know he ain't want the new fucking machete, son. He wanted his old one. That's literally all he did that for, son. I was like,
They really tried to put Jason and Freddy up against each other.
man, Jason wasn't that.
That was dumb, son.
It was.
like Freddy really could be in your dreams, huh?
Right.
But Jason probably don't sleep, so
Well, I mean, he be dead.
oh yeah,
Like when
he
his heart not beating
yes.
until something like I guess his mama spirit resurrect him, talking about some come now, Jason. We have work to do. You ever played the game, son?
No.
That bit it's shitty, but it's fun at the same time.
Why they really like Michael Myers said? Why they really like? They made him be like a supernatural being, so like you know, because at first he was just
shit with the ghosts.
Yeah, the lady riding on the white horse, just be following them. Son. I guess in his mind or some shit, I don't know. Son.
He be tripping, son.
Like that's crazy. So like, cause you gotta understand. So like, Jason was just a troubled person. So
Nah, son, Jason was retarded, son, until them. And then at the camp,
he was just like one of them children that just was like, all right, so he killing the cat. I know he gonna be when he
right.
Like he was just a troubled person. So like,
Right.
it wasn't like, you know, put him in the mental hospital or some shit like. But then they made him to be like, he knocked down a brick wall. So how?
Right. So
Like-
just riding in water to make you swole, son.
Right. So like.
You grow to be like 7 feet tall, son. A solid 260.
That don't make no fucking sense.
Right.
And I would like how Jason said when he had a mask on, saying that girls be trying to flirt with him, so like, let's say it's Halloween, so you know everybody got costumes. And he just be looking at us while they talking, son. Oh, you don't speak that much.
He just start killing people.
Right, son. That is crazy, son.
That is crazy. So he just pop up saying it just so happened to be Halloween.
Like, so, and then it be, but what if they made it like, they made it actually go a little bit farther than what they do? So, like, because, you know, he could just be walking or some shit about a club or something. But what if, like, she actually brought him in the car? And he's just in the club chilling, sitting down at one of the tables, son. And the girl trying to get him a drink, son, come sit down to it. He's like, but everybody think it's just the games.
So they realize she really bleeding out.
Right, son.
And then everybody start panicking. So that when he start chopping people up, son.
He trick-or-treating, son. Somebody let him come to the house. Now we got more candy in the house. He sitting down on the sofa. Yeah, he just look, he don't say shit, son. Like they let this man come in the house. He didn't even say trick-or-treat in the first place. He don't say nothing.
Michael Myers too, son. Remember when he was you remember when he was walking around the town, son?
Right, son.
He just was getting the practice back in, so he went to killing people.
Nah.
He went to the lady house.
Well, so I'm about to tell you what's dumb, son.
What?
When they put Busta Rhymes in my house. You didn't see that one, son?
Wait. Which one?
Dog, son. That man Busta Rhymes was getting it on in the house that was burning down, son.
Ooh.
Busta Rhymes and Michael Myers, son.
Oh, yeah, son.
That nigga was judo cop.
So you remember the dude that tried to box with him, son?
Oh, no, I didn't see that one.
Then when Jason goes to Manhattan, son, them boy trying to fight Jason on top of the train or some shit like that. Son. That boy Jason eating all them licks, son. Black dude, son. He in that bit like this. As soon as that boy got tired, so I think Jason just uppercutted him in his head floor. Hold up, so let me see if I can find that
I
one.
gotta
Son.
see that one, son. I never seen that one. I don't like how Scream said like his style of killing people, so he gotta trip over shit. Like it always look like it's a struggle for him to kill somebody. So he eventually end up killing them. But it's like they running after him or whatever. They put the chair on, he trip over the chair.
Look at this. Why you look like? Why the dude look like that? Too?
After that, so we gotta look at screen tripping over the shit. Like that shit dumb, son. But why he never like scream out in pain or some shit?
Right, like terror, like art, son.
Right, son.
But art was creepy, son.
Oh yeah, that's how I talk.
I'd rather not. Him a pinhead, son.
I never watched the Pinhead movie, son, but whenever when I went to Blockbuster, I know not to get that one, son. Fuck that shit.
Right. Look at him, son. Oh no, it was on top of a building.
You got a whole mask protecting his face.
That boy hands don't hurt. That boy just eating the bitches, son.
Nigga, he Mike Tyson, son. Shit, I don't know if Mike Tyson was up. But you know Mike Tyson be slipping too, son. For real, son. Take this. And this. And one of these.
What's the boy getting tired, son.
I don't know, you got some distance between them. Now you can run, son.
Why you slipping, son?
Right. Busta Rhymes must be stronger than him, son. So Busta Rhymes when the judo kicked Michael Myers.
What's his name from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Leatherface.
I don't know, he wasn't that scary to me. I don't know why.
That boy, he done.
Take your best shot. Motherfucker.
Oh, damn. That's fucked up. Why in the garbage can?
It's like this.
It's like he just walking through the subway train, son. That boy said, take your best shot. He said that boy shit flying, son.
Right.
We got him walking through the train, son.
Like this. We live in claustrophobia. The land of steel.
Man.
Jason back in them days was weird.
Say, oh, you know that boy be changing bodies too, huh?
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm. That's why every time you see him, he got a different. He inside a different corpse, basically. Like he could transfer his his spirit into other people. Like he had possessed I think he had possessed like a police officer or something one time, son. And that boy went to killing people.
No, search.
He made that boy eat his heart.
Search screen tripping over stuff, son.
I don't even think something like that gonna pop up.
Oh, like, maybe like falling.
Hurry in and switch to save your family money on the Samsung Galaxy S10 for just zero.
Buffy, are you coming? I'll catch up with you guys in a sec.
She can get it.
He said red rum.
Hello?
He said April. That's her name. So.
Oh.
Somebody there? Hello?
That shit was so fake.
Very funny. Who put you up to this, Cindy? Lose the cape. It's way too 90s horror. Oh, so what movie is this from? Die, cheerleader, die. Wanna play psycho killer? Can I be the helpless cheerleader? Oh, so is this where I'm supposed to beg for my life? Please, Mr. Killer, don't kill me. Oh. So is this where I'm supposed to bleed? I'm bleeding. Eek, eek.
Why are you looking
I'm
at?
supposed to run, right? Okay.
Wait. Oh, this scary. But wait, hold on. Let's see.
Oh, now I'm gonna fall and break my leg, leaving me helpless.
No, some of the movies was really funny. So, like, they don't even make movies like that no more. So that's crazy. That is crazy.
Now I'm gonna fall and break my leg, leaving me helpless.
Why he even flinched? But he killed people for fun.
Guys, somebody please help me. Oh, no.
Man, this bitch down there doing the job for me.
Now what? This is the
Who
big
you get a meat
climax.
cleaver from? Like,
Hope you don't mind if I fake it.
we can't even hack nobody head off that
I'm
fast.
all dead. I'm a gross, scary, severed head. Come on,
Why look like his
please. Do you
face
know
got
who I am?
emotion?
I'm this team.
Like, it be changing low key, son.
All over my Gucci sweater. I hope you're gonna pay for that. I will not be ignored by.
Boy.
Oh yeah, make movies like that. So remember that aliens peeing out their fingers?
Yes.
I'm gonna start putting it in his mouth. But why he was like, why he wasn't just trying to get out the way? Like, yo, he was just like, trying to like move his face, but still sit there. So, I would have just got out the way.
Right.
You know, but that's the same thing that they argued in the R. Kelly case though, with the girls.
Right.
And she didn't want to get peed on. She should have just moved out the way.
Right.
Obviously, she wanted to get peed on. Look, she's smiling. What you got doing? He dumb, son.
Yo,
Hello, Shorty. What are you doing?
nothing. Sitting here watching the game, smoking some bud.
Are you all alone?
What's up? What's up?
Who's that?
Yo, pick up the phone. What's up? Yo, Duque, pick up the phone. Yo,
What's
Why is his face changing too?
what you doing, son?
Nothing. Just chilling.
That's how a nigga
Why he
be.
even had the Doritos at first?
Can I tell you a secret? Sure, man. I see dead people. This shit is awesome. Yo, son, you gotta roll some more of that shit up.
So I ain't been high with that many people in a long time, son.
Man, what can we use to make a bomb?
Where you get a sickle from,
Right.
son?
Good shit. Oh man, am I fucking stoned?
You pimp, son.
Right.
Hey, you guys hear that?
Oh, no.
Why they hanging him, son?
Right.
Hello? What's your favorite scary movie?
Hey, what been in the movie?
Why you trying to tell her to be quiet? No, she gonna hear him, son.
I'm gonna cut you like a fish.
Oh, joke.
Don't even contest, cause I'll make you undress. Like porn dancers, waiting at the front
That's
door.
how- that's really how niggas
Hey, yo,
be,
I'm
son.
sick of artificial MCs like silicone titties.
Hey, yo, check it. Yo, fuck a cheap bong. I want to smoke Cheech and Chong. And if I want to fuck long, I let my ding along hit the bong. And then it's on. Always pass the good cheek to the left because the right way is wrong.
Got not to do that, this is-
I got one. Here it goes, ready? I'm gonna slash and gash, cut another hole in your ass. Spill blood on the walls, and play tennis with your balls. If the phone rings, don't answer the call. You're gonna slit your throat, fuck you like a
He
ghost.
killed all of
Full
them.
skin off, and make a winter coat. Peace.
Yo,
What the fuck, son?
that was the illest rhyme I ever seen, son.
Why you let him live, though, son? That is crazy, sis.
So whenever I try to look up Ghostface movies, son,
Damn, son. That was his name. Is I always called him Scream for some reason, son. I don't know. I can't think of nobody else that's scary.
Sprint's holiday deals are.
I was saying he go to Grudge.
I ain't gonna lie, the whole movies, I'm still low key bothered by that one, son. But just low key though, son.
I feel you, son. Cause I wouldn't know what to do at that point.
Right,
Son.
son.
I'm gonna be like, what did I do to offend you? Cause you know that's all you gotta do is just make her mad, son.
But what if all she just want to do is smash? No.
Oh, remember when that boy? So you remember when that boy Quagmire was running after the thing that be inside the TV, son?
No, son. I never seen that before.
Fuck you, you creep.
Why she already behind her though, son? Oh, that's him.
It's over.
God damn.
Right.
Well, he's really a struggle for him to kill people, son.
Right.
He already cut the cord. He's smart.
Right. Texting 911.
Like,
I didn't even know you could do that.
back in the day.
Door's locked. I heard screaming. You alright?
The killer's here. He's in the house. No, he's in the house. He's gonna go.
Boy, he can always disappear at a moment's notice.
Right.
But then you really don't even know who he is, though.
Right.
Oh, that's him,
Mm-hmm.
son.
But so he just disappeared so fast.
Right.
Ain't no way he changed clothes like that, son.
Said what? Whoa, wait.
Here you go, son.
You should search up most scariest scenes, sir. So you ever played Fear 2, sir? Son, you gotta do Fear 2, sir. We gotta play Fear 2. We should do a Let's Play Fear 2.
We just need to get the game.
Son, I don't think you're gonna be able to play Fear 2, sir.
Are you sure?
You got, son, I'm gonna let you watch a clip, sir.
Goddamn.
I remember there was a nigga that was playing the piano, sir, and I just got the gun. I'm just like, what's nigga doing? I shoot him, so he scream everything just. He started screaming loud like a demon, sir.
We had a kid of the silence, son.
He let her know.
Ain't that her son?
The Wire is really based off a Japanese novel.
Right. How is doing that, son?
Like, what if this was an anime though? You think you'd ever still watch it, sir?
No. Or probably. We got two of them, son.
I don't like how she did that, sir.
Yeah, like what?
I don't know what she like. Was she like? Was she running? Was she using her hand? I don't know. Sir.
Why she dealt with her so fast? Why it just sound like they moaning, son?
Like,
Oh no. Yeah. Oh.
oh, so now they decided to run?
No, son, that's the thing for that being the TV, son. That thing, it's fighting the grudge, son.
You demon, here it is.
See?
Why she call that the right moment?
Right. Hello? I'm sitting outside. Why? We got a chicken sandwich. Do you want it? From Wendy's. Do you want it? I don't. I'm saying, Nick, like, do you want that? I'm saying because they got long lines. Yeah. Because I tried stopping there earlier, but then I had to go to Wendy's. Alright. Alright, I'm in the car, but okay. Call Jared, he in the house? Huh? I don't understand when he in the house and he closer. right place at the right time. Alright.
She wanted that chicken sandwich and Popeye.
No, I was gonna give it a Wendy's, you know what I'm saying? We can get something else.
By the back door. Go to the well.
Oh, come on, not me.
Why they both coming after her, see? Huh?
You know what that is?
Why, what is that?
Like some type of hole.
Wait, what? Ain't no escaping out of that, you know what I'm saying?
I thought it was just something with a small head, son. And one eye, son.
Alright. Should have merged one of them both, so
Right.
that was a big mistake.
You got multiple. That's not good. That must have been the Japanese version.
Oh, son, I don't even much know, son. That's crazy. But all right, YouTube. We about to
We about to-
stop. Wait, all right, YouTube. We about to end the video. If you stay towards the end of the video, you know, let us know what you think, and then
Like and subscribe.
right, and comment. Also,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers, and then I'm gonna do $100 either Apple or an Android $100 card for either one of those. But I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers first. So if y'all can help with that, sharing the video with your friends and everything like that, all you need to do, you know, is subscribe, comment, and like one of the videos, and comment under the video that you like. So, you know, until then, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Oh, and I do have a 7 Deadly Sins reaction that I didn't get to, but I'm gonna probably do that tomorrow. Anyway, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.